It's been a long time, but I am excited to be here with you guys doing my makeup. I knew I forgot something, and I need a small mirror so I could do my eyebrows like this. I could just like now. Before we get started, y'all, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure to turn on your bell so you don't miss a video. Hit the subscribe button, help your girl out. Help your girl out. Also, one more thing, excuse the air in the background. My air conditioner's on and I have the dryer going in the washing machine. So you might hear some things back there, but just tune it out. Make sure to watch this video in the most highest quality that you have, okay? But anywho, guys, welcome back. I am so glad to be here with y'all doing another makeup video, okay? But I'm gonna take my glasses off so we can go ahead and get started. I'm debating on if, y'all, my skin is looking really good these days. Nothing but the Lord. Nothing but the Lord. So we're gonna be doing our makeup today. My makeup routine today is gonna be fairly simple, quick, and easy because I have about 30 minutes. So we're gonna do the most quickest. Let me backtrack. This is Brittany's, okay? Say it with me. Brittany. This is Brittany's. Yes. Brittany's makeup routine for 2026. Okay? You can take what you want, take out what you don't like, whatever is for you, boo. Okay? But we're gonna go ahead and get started. First things first, I've always done my eyebrows first. Long since I've done a makeup video. If you guys have been here, I know I don't have that many subscribers, but I'm so grateful to the ones who are subscribed to me and the new ones coming, okay? But if you watched my videos before, like when I first started back in 2020, it was makeup. So it's been a long time, and I felt like, okay, I think before I start jumping back into YouTube, let me go back to the basics. Let me go back to what I started YouTube for. And that's what we're doing. We're gonna do our makeup video. Let's get started. Going in first, we're going in with our Anastasia Brow Pomade. Yes, in ebony. You can use whatever you like. Don't let people tell you, you gotta use this, you gotta have that, you gotta have that high-end. Baby, no ma'am. You use what you like, and if that's using eyeshadow, then do that, boo, because I was there at one point using eyeshadow to shade in my eyebrows. Don't let these people fool you. If you want to go get a pen, go get a pen. If you want to use the pomade, use the pomade. You do whatever you like. Go ahead. I can't multitask, so I'm gonna fill in my eyebrows and then we're gonna talk, okay? Especially when it comes to the eyebrow. Real close, just so that way y'all can see and so I can see. Her brows. If you know Brittany, you know Brittany don't play with her brows. Okay. Going in the bottom, I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Hydrate and Camo Concealer. This is my favorite, y'all. I'm not a fan, for real, of concealing the top. I am not a fan of that, but in this case, I'm going to do it because I kind of went above, and I'm only doing the arch to clean that up. girl, what? Okay, y'all could do the fake hair brow with the pen all y'all want to. I love my 2016 ombre brows, girl. Get into it. All right, next is you need a primer. I used to use the Milk Cosmetics until e.l.f. came out with this, and it's literally the exact same primer. So you might as well go ahead and pay I got the jumbo because I love this stuff. You might as well pay the $10, $12 for this rather than paying $34. I think they went up to $34. It used to be $32. My name is Brittany, if you don't know. A lot of people call me Brit. I don't correct them because it's okay if you call me Brit. My dad calls me Brit. Family calls me Brit. So it's okay. But my full name is Brittany. I'm not telling you guys my age. I'm just not doing that. I'm a teacher. This is my 5th year teaching. Amen. How did I get into makeup? There we go. How did I get into doing makeup? So if you want to know more about my walk with Christ, comment down below, and I will most definitely do another video like this, and I will tell you about all the things that God has done for me and all the things he is doing and how I finally gave God my yes. If you guys want to see that video, just comment down below, and I promise you I will do it. But we gotta dry first. Before I start to go in and tell you guys how I got into makeup, let me tell you guys the products I'm using, because once I get to going, I'm probably gonna forget to tell you what I'm using. So for my foundation today, I'm going in with MAC Studio Fix foundation. I love this stuff. And I know this is considered a high-end foundation, but if you ask me, it is definitely worth the price. I love this stuff. People may have their opinion about MAC or whatever, but I love this stuff. The other foundation that I've been using lately, and it is high-end, it is NARS, the Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. I have mixed opinions about this. This stuff is really good. I have mixed opinions about this type of shade because I can't trust the people at Ulta or Sephora to shade me. I know what I'm doing because I've done my makeup. I know my face. I know my look. And they don't know what they're doing. I'm just going to be honest. Even before COVID, I would go to Sephora and get shaded. These people don't know what they're doing. And I could sit there and look at shades and kind of pick out which one is my shade and kind of play with it and figure out. I don't need nobody to tell me, but you know, sometimes you go in the store and you know, the people there and they're like, can I help you? I'm like, okay, you want to help me? Go ahead. Tell me what shade I need. I stopped doing that. I'm not doing that no more. I'm just not doing it no more. I can figure out my own shade because I know how to do my makeup. But they say they're the experts, but they always give me a tone. They always give me a foundation that has a red undertone. Like red undertone foundations, but that's not it, because if you look at my skin, y'all, there's no redness to me. Baby, I'm yellow. I'm yellow. I need a yellow undertone. I don't need red. My face is not red. I'm most definitely a yellow undertone. I remember this one guy when I wanted to get matched for when what's this brand called? Juvia's Palace. When Juvia's Palace first dropped their foundation, he was like, "Oh, you have a cool undertone." Baby, where is cool at here? I'm yellow. Y'all don't know what y'all doing. But the next foundation I have is Makeup by Mario. This is another high-end foundation. This is another foundation that I went to go get swatched for, and they said, "Oh, this is your shade." Baby, can y'all see the difference? Can y'all see how dark this is? Yeah. If you don't have the money for high-end foundation, girl, I got you. I understand. No worries. The best drugstore foundation, if you ask me, is these are the old bottles because I know that they have updated it, but the Maybelline Fit Me is also a great go-to. The best one is the e.l.f. concealer, either the black top or the white top. Either way, they both are Chef's Kiss. Okay, that's it. As far as eyeshadow goes, eyeshadow palette, I use Juvia's Palace. I love it. This is my favorite. Or Morphe. Morphe is really good too. I get into makeup, y'all. Honestly, if I'm being truthful, it's really just a God-given gift to me. And I say that as humble as I know how to. I'm not being cocky. I'm not, none of that. It was literally just a God-given gift. It started in high school. No, honestly, it started in middle school. I used to just put on like mascara. You see how well this blends into my skin? It looks like skin, don't it? Don't even look like foundation. It started in high school. I'm not high school, middle school. I would put on like mascara and eyeliner, but that was it. Then when I got to high school and Instagram, that's when Instagram had first came out, when I was in high school. And then, people would post like little makeup, their photos on makeup and stuff. And I just kind of like, I fell in love with it. Things didn't have the money to buy the makeup, okay? When you with your parents. I lived with my dad. My dad was not buying me makeup. You hear me? I remember I got a hold of some red lipstick, and there was like one summer where I was putting that red lipstick on every day. No, nothing else but just that red lipstick while my dad was at work. And I knew to take that stuff off before his car pulled up in the driveway. Okay, because I know I would have got a butt whooping, or I would have got a lecture on how I shouldn't be wearing no red lipstick, because it's, red lipstick has a bad connotation. This is a little dark. You know why? It says tan sand. It's not tan sand. That's deep caramel. And I got a job. My first job was at Wendy's. And I remember I bought this concealer palette off of, like, I guess you would say, I think it was AliExpress, if I'm not mistaken. I was just so obsessed with doing my eyebrows. That was it, my eyebrows. And then concealing, doing eyeshadow. That was it. I had like a black eyebrow pencil, and I was drawing it, and then I was concealing it with this bright concealer, putting on mascara, doing a little bit of eyeshadow. You need to fix that. Your eyebrows look a mess. And I did not care. I was still drawing on with that black pencil and concealing with that white concealer. Because I just used to see the pictures on Instagram and the eyebrows. And that's really how I was practicing with the eyebrows all the time. Kept working. I had funds, and I started buying like foundation, kind of like playing around with it. And I remember I did my makeup for debutante. I was in the debutante ball, and I did my makeup for the debutante ball. And I did my makeup for graduation. And it wasn't like anything major, just, just playing around. And my friends would say, I remember after graduation, my friends said, your makeup just looked really pretty and all these things. And I was just like, girl, I'm literally just trying to practice. Yes. I got to college, and I don't think my first year, I knew how to do my makeup, but not like that. And my first year, I don't really think I did my makeup too much. I remember I bought my first high-end eyeshadow palette, because at first, I was just buying like Maybelline. And I remember my first eyeshadow palette was the Tarte, the pink one. I don't know. I cannot remember the name of it, but it was pink. From there, I remember I found out about Anastasia Beverly Hills, and then I got my second high-end palette, which was the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. I don't remember the name at all, but I know it had brown, orange, and pink in it. That's all I remember. And then I found out about Huda Beauty, and I was really obsessed with her, but she was pricey. I found out about Too Faced and all the things, all the makeup brands. Second year was when I got into it. Like, your girl was waking up at 5 o'clock to do makeup for 8 a.m. class. Like, that's when I really make up videos all the time, y'all, all the time. And I could never figure out my makeup routine because I was copying everybody else. But there, I stumbled upon this one girl who did makeup, and I just stuck to her routine. And that's the routine that I've always used, which was the eyebrows first, foundation, concealer, then the eyes. Unless you're doing like a dramatic eye, then you do the eyebrows and then the eyes and then the foundation, concealer, because with a dramatic eye, you know, kind of that stuff kind of like, I really got into it my sophomore year in college. Me and my my third roommate, because you know, within a year of college, I went through 2 roommates, and it was not me, y'all. I promise you, I was not the problem. I went through 2 roommates, and in my second year was when I found my best friend, and she was into makeup too, and we would wake up and we would do our makeup every single day. Well, you know, if you're doing it every single day, you're gonna get better at it. And that's what happened. I got better at doing my makeup. And people would say, when they would see us, they would say, oh, you and her, y'all should start a YouTube channel, you know? Not thinking anything of it. We just wanted to be cute. That was it. As we did our makeup so much, y'all, we had gotten so many opportunities. That was nothing but the favor of God, honestly, if I'm being so honest with you. Because we were doing our makeup so much, people saw it, and we had gotten so many opportunities. Like we did a fashion show. We did a photo shoot till COVID kind of like took off. That's why I started my YouTube channel. And that year alone, I had gotten asked to do a wedding party. I still tried to keep up with doing it, but you know, life started to life when I went back to college because I was paying rent. I had to pay rent, y'all. My rent wasn't much, but that means I had to work in order to pay my rent. So, kind of slacked off. But people were asking me to do their makeup. Like I know I did Halloween makeup. And then once I really started teaching, I just kind of stopped. And I will only do my makeup for like special things, special events. So, I'm gonna shut up now. That is my story on how I got into makeup. And it is 2026, and I know that it is a gift given to me by God.